Yo, what's up guys, it is DPort here from DPortGaming, and welcome to game number 2 between Worker and Happy. This is Gera Cup 90, and this is, I'm casting game 2 right now, my second part 2 video, because when I was trying to do it originally on my stream, I couldn't get the second map to work. It was Ancient Isles. I couldn't find the correct map, so now I did find the correct map, so I casted 1 and 3 before, and I'm going to start with 2, potentially 4 and 5 if needed. But anyways, that was just a little background. That's why I'm doing game 2 after game 3. But Worker going to start things off here. Going to pick up that circlet from this Ogre Magi camp. And it looks like Happy's going to go for the standard Fiend build. So he's going to have a few Fiends out. DK going to head towards his Ogre Magi as well with a few Skellies. Do have this Voodoo Lodge actually being made a little bit farther down his base. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So it looks like Blade Master did sell his TP as well as pick up a few healing salves, and Happy's going to proceed and take down his Ogre Magic Camp as well. Blade Master picks up a level 2, pretty early at level 2 there. And let's check out Stronghold being made there. Node, Halls of the Dead, nope, just kidding. Halls of the Dead now being upgraded. And we do have this Blade Master. Gonna finish off this Null Overseer, gonna get a pretty decent item as well. And let's see what he picks up. Happy, it looks like he's running towards the middle of the map. Gonna pick up Claws of Attack plus 6. Really nice item there to start things off. Meanwhile, Blade Master did use Windwalk preemptively, so DK not going to realize this. And he's actually going to show himself and go for the DK right off the bat. Actually getting purged as well, so getting some assistance there, and they're attacking the DK. Going to get the Skellion back off. 2.5 there for Worker's Blade Master. We do have some grunts lurking in the shadows towards the side. And they're not going to show themselves yet. And Worker probably going to go for his Bestiary Barracks build again, his strategy. He's going to actually show himself. And Happy actually used a coil on that Knoll, so he might be able to take down this Fiend. That would be really bad there for Happy. Picks a level 2 Aura. Nope, he's got a coil, so he's going to keep that Fiend alive. Worker just using his pressure here. We do see him creeping with his grunts in the middle of the map, so he's utilizing all that map pressure right now. You can see here. And DK kind of sniffing something out here. You see he's sending the DK. Maybe he can get a creep jack here. Let's see if Happy's gonna get it. And Worker kind of playing chicken here. He's not going for it. Maybe trying to look for a cheeky surround here. Grunt is a little low, but Happy's not gonna bite on it. He is bringing Skellies and a few Fiends here. Ooh, maybe kind of a semi-surround. Didn't get it, though. He's not too worried about it with that Aura. Gonna pick up a few Skellies. Dust Appearance going off. He might have to use a coil to save a Fiend. Nice critical strike there, 94. Looks like the Fiend's gonna be able to get away, though. Blade Master re-engaging, coming back towards the north. And now Worker trying to kill some of these Fiends, get some damage here. And Happy smartly holding on to his coil until he absolutely needs to cast one. Another Fiend coming around the tree line. Trying to take down this Grunt. Grunt at 151 HP. And Happy's not going to let this go for free. Sitting at 214 HP. Worker trying to get a better position here on these Crypt Fiends. And Happy might be able to take this down here with a coil. And he got it. And he got the item. Claws of Attack plus 6. That would have been really bad if he gave that to the Blade Master. But, ooh, Worker's going to be able to get this Fiend. Got the surround there with the 2 Grunts. Really nicely done using that tree line. And now he's going to go for this Crypt Fiend. He's going to use a Windwalk. And he's going to get it. Nicely done there. Walker will happily, no pun intended, take that trade. Getting those 2 Crypt Fiends in exchange for giving up a Claws of Attack plus 6. We do see the Lich as well as the simultaneous tech there, as well as the Fortress almost about halfway done here for Worker. Shadowhunter already out as well. So Worker having a really solid early game here. Gonna salve up his Grunts. And we see that standard beast here as well as the Warmill. I think the Warmill's a little bit delayed. I'm not sure about the proper build, but I'm not an Orc player, so I can be an Orc player, but I'm not a vivid Orc player, you could say.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gonna get the Bestiary, pumping out some of the Raiders. Skeleton Scout up here, and Shadowhunter's gonna go for this Goblin March. Meanwhile, Blade Master gonna run into the army here. Dust Appearance being popped, so he's gonna be able to see this Blade Master. Gonna cancel the salve, it looks like. Not the salve, excuse me. Mana pot. Or is it clarity? Do see Slaughterhouse being go down here. Blade Master maybe try to cancel. It doesn't look like it. And Happy doing a pretty nice job here scouting with skeletons, keeping an eye on things outside of his base. But Happy has to play pretty conservative here. It's very difficult to run outside your base considering that Blade Master has a lot of nice items and is level 3. I guess not a lot, but some nice items. And that Shadow Hunter level 2 already. So that Hex capability is always pretty tricky as an undead player. Very risky to be moving about outside of your base at this point in time. The undead or the Orc early game with the SH is very strong. And Worker utilizing that to his advantage. He's going to be going towards the north here, start taking out that pretty big camp here. This Goblin Lab. But meanwhile, Happy finally feeling like he has some footing here, regathering his strength, and gonna go for this camp. Let's check if he's gonna get it here. We actually do see Worker. There's a dust appearance, but he can't do anything about it. Blade Master standing right on top. And it looks like, did the Blade Master get that? He at least got the item, though. I'm not sure if Happy got that. I apologize. I was trying to look at the XP bar, but I lost it the last second. But nonetheless, he did pick up the items. Gonna sell that wand.
A player's forces are under attack.
And SH gonna pick up close to level 3, or is level 3. Just pick up that health stone as well. So it should be nice for any sticky situations that SH is in. Might pass it to potentially the TC2. I presume he's getting a TC. So sitting at 50 food. Kodo Beast coming out with War Drums as well. Lich is going to get that orb. So we're going to see, actually seeing some Ghoul Frenzy as well as a Destroyer upgrade. Blade Master doing some scouting, trying to identify where Happy is. I don't think he scouted him, though.
Player's forces are under
and
attack.
Happy gonna get this creep for free, it looks like. Pretty risky, though. If he ran into the Worker here, I think Orker would have the advantage. He doesn't have any destroyers yet. And trying to pick up this level 2 Important Chief. Actually passed the Healthstone to him. Good to see a Sentry Ward, so not bad to maybe counter some shades, so he can kind of get a feel for where some shades are. Do we see a sacrificial pit? We do not yet. DK at the Gob. You didn't pick up anything, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Finally see some Destroyer. Nice items here on the Lich with pendants. Not a pendant, excuse me. Vitality. Windmaster does have that orb. As well as a potion. There's an ensnare. And nice item. Got the Robe of Magi. Probably gonna pass it to the SH there. Gonna get some more healings. And what item do we see here? Looks like we got a Flute of Accuracy. Not a bad item as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Both are pretty good. I guess the Flute of Accuracy wouldn't really necessarily be good for Worker in his case. Doesn't really have many range units. But for Happy, that's okay. He'll be complacent with that pickup. Blade Master doing some more scouting here, sitting at 91 mana after using that Windwalk. And it looks like we're going to see a T3 hero pickup. Probably Dark Ranger's been doing that all series, so wouldn't be surprised if he didn't again. It's definitely the best decision here. Blade Master going to be going for the statue. Going to have to be turned into a Destroyer. There's a Dust Appearance as well as a Coil to ensure the safety there. Happy ain't messing around. Don't take down his Destroyers, right? Orc army moving out. Looks like he kind of wants to make a stand at this Voodoo Lounge if there is going to be one. But Happy heading down, checking this expansion point. Nothing's there. It actually looks like there's no creeps except for these small green camps left on the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Everything's creeped out. Kind of funny how both players they did mirror creep routes, so they never ran into each other. Just how the game's playing out. So it's a little bit slower than the previous. But hopefully it picks up when we get some more action-packed fighting soon enough, right? We still don't see a Dark Ranger yet. I mean, I don't necessarily think you need a Dark Ranger at level 3 or anything. I don't think it's too critical. It's just a level 1 Dark Ranger has enough value with the silence. But it is very squishy nonetheless. We do see a Great Hall actually being created down here at the expansion point, left side of the map, for Worker. So that's going to force Happy outside of his base at some point in time.
A player's forces
Probably
are
the next few
under attack.
minutes. Blade Master's at level 4 before this, though. For some nice level 2 critical strike. Does have that sentry as well. Where did he put the other one? He put it at his base. So if he ever sees Shade going in there, be able to pick it off. I'm gonna drop the sentry here as well. I think he just missed the Shade, actually. And Happy's gonna be able to scout this. So he knows he needs to do something soon. It's pretty urgent there. He can't let an Orc get an expansion point, be able to pump out a lot of units. Let's check the food, though. I haven't done that whole game, I think. 66 to 50. So Happy's still staying under 50 for a little bit. Nope, now he starts pumping out units. So Happy getting ready for the final push here, it looks like. Blade Master, keeping an eye on things. Does have a Boots of Speed now. And Shade kind of doing his round around the map. Do see some Wind Riders getting involved. Some peons walking down, ready to get some gold. Do see Berserker upgrade as well, and a Troll Berserker getting involved. Destroyer. Upgrades on units. Do we have anything? Crypt Fiend 0-0. Raider 0-0 as well. Wind Rider 0-0. So no upgrades yet for both players. And 70 food here for Worker now. So Worker's ready to rumble. In contrast, Happy's still at 60 food. So Happy just wants to get to 70, stay at low upkeep, it looks like. And Worker's pretty content here with, or content, excuse me. He's pretty content with just kind of waiting this one out. Cigarette being created on in the backside here. 80 food now. 65, so he's trying to pump out a unit. Oh, actually, he got the Dark Ranger like I was talking about. With the Shade. And here we go. Happy looks like he's ready to go. Actually going to be able to take down the sentry with that Shade. Destroyers being involved, using that Absorb. Another Destroyer being involved, and that's why he was waiting. He wanted to... I guess in the end, he does have about the same food. About the same food because of that. If he makes a Destroyer. There's a sound to start things off here. Blade Master going straight for the Dark Ranger. There's a Stomp, and... he's going to get one more Windwalk and take down the Dark Ranger in the backside here. Meanwhile, Destroyer's doing a lot of work here. There's a Blade Master going off on those Destroyers. There's a Coral to try to take down that Shadowhunter. Looks like he'll be able to make it to safety, though. And now these Berserkers are the Ghouls' meat right now. Ghoul's getting kind of low here. Blade Master's still trying to focus on the Destroyers on the back. Wind Rider's going to be taken down here. And pretty even match so far. There's a Coral to keep a Destroyer alive. Frost Nova going off. Looks like a Raider's going to fall. We're going to see a low of 4 here on this DK being picked up. And pretty close here. 2 Fiends in these Kodos. We're going to see a level 3 on this Torn Chieftain here. Blade Master's still sitting at a pretty healthy rate, though. And it looks like Worker's going to be able to outlast Happy here. Happy's going to have to retreat with just a few heroes. And those Destroyers. Does have the Shade, so he knows the Blade Master's going to be on him here. And if it's this chase, it looks like Worker's going to be able to chase this down. There is a TP, though. Maybe he's going to pass the TP? And no, he's pushing lesser room, but he's going to have to pop it. No, there's a Coral instead. Hack's being used. And DK going to go for the focus on the Berserker. Not going to finish it off, though. Nope, there's going to be a Purge on this Destroyer. Destroyer going to go down. And DK has no mana, so looks like that's just GG for Happy. He's going to call it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Game 2. Stick around. Game 3, or excuse me, Game 4, coming soon. Gave that to the Blade Master, but ooh, Worker's gonna be able to get this Fiend. Got the surround there with the 2 Grunts. Really nicely done using that tree line. And now he's gonna go for this Crypt Fiend. He's gonna use a Windwalk, and he's gonna get it. Nicely done there. Yo, what's going on, guys? It is DPort here from DPortGaming. Welcome to another live commentary. Today, we got Game 4, actually, between B2W Worker, spawning as the yellow Orc player, top left position, against Happy, red undead player, right side position on Echo Isles. So this is Game 4, as I mentioned. This is actually Gera Cup 90, and I've already cast the previous game, so if you haven't checked those out, definitely check them out. Pretty solid games, I'll add. Anyways, here, We have Worker going for the creep camp towards the north. Actually putting a voodoo launch pretty close to that as well. So he's going to be able to pick up those salves very quickly and sell the TP. It looks like he's actually going to leave these trolls here, so that's an interesting choice there. Meanwhile, Happy doing the dragging of the creeps. Standard Fiend approach there. Meanwhile, it looks like Boydmaster going to be heading towards the south. Maybe going to stop at the Goblin Merch to pick up an item or two. I mean, I don't know what else he'd go for down here, right? But anyways, Happy going to slowly but surely be able to take down this ogre. And let's check the techs. Anything coming soon? Happy's going for the 2 Fiend, and we do see the tech actually already being started for Worker. So Worker's actually going to do the 1 grunt tech in this game. Looked like he picked up that circlet. Unless he got it from here. I'm not sure if this troll drops an item. Happy still has that. He did purchase a Dust of Appearance as well. Changes the aggro there, so he can just salve. And gotta get a decent item here from this ogre. But DK actually coming in. Might get a creep jack, but a little bit too slow. Do you see Wand of Illusion here by Worker? He's actually gonna use one and sell it. Random Necromancy being used, and we do have Happy creeping up this small knoll with just some skeletons. And Boydmaster Illusion is just gonna be able to chase down, or just not chase down really, but keep an eye on. That's what I wanted to say. Keep an eye on this Death Knight. Do you see some skeletons coming out towards the left side of the map, getting some scouting in as well. And Worker probably could do the same exact thing like he did last game, right? Got to go for the Shadow Hunter, as well as the Tauren Chieftain into Bestiary and Barracks. Probably not going to go for the caster. It's been pretty successful for him. He's actually going to be pretty cheeky here and go for the Marketplace. Going to block these 2 ogres. He did pick up the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, it looks like. And he got the Boots of Speed from the shop. So really nice item starting off here. And he's going to have a lot of map control here with his Blade Master, that Boots of Speed. Very small map. Very quick movement speed. Always a good combo. DK is level 2. Gets the aura. Has a Gloves of Haste, as well as a circle here. Blade Master going to come in for a creep jack. Is he going to go for this troll here? There is a dust. I doubt Happy's going to use a dust for this. So it's going to be pretty free here. Yep, there we go. Got the crit. Now he might be able to chase down. We do have a grunt maybe coming in for a block. Isn't going to get it. Maybe he wasn't really going for it. Now he's going to go for a block here. Happy, it's going to force Happy to use at least a few coils here. But he might be able to take down a grunt. Looks like Grunt's going to be able to run away here. And this Blade Master is going to still keep going for these fiends. Actually, nice little play here by Happy using a little tiny block in order to prevent that Blade Master getting a few more whacks on that fiend. Shadow Hunter coming out. Strike Tech to Fortress as well. Bestiary being built. Sitting at 28 food. Happy at 28 food as well. So food-wise, pretty even. And Worker running back towards mid. Is he going to finish off this merch? Yeah, he is. I wish you could see the items in here. It would be nice. I'm not sure if they're always consistent. I would assume they are. Maybe not. I think there's a few random items. I think there's a few consistent ones. Happy, being a little cautious here, using the Dust of Appearance very early here. Even on a small Murloc camp here. And we see that level 3 coming in here. Gonna leave that 1 troll. We do have Shadow Hunter going to the left side of the map for that small null camp. And Creepjack underway here. It's gonna be kind of hard to find though. He's guessing here, doesn't see Happy. So the next ones are probably, yeah, he knows it. It's gonna be this camp. I was just kidding. Pretty easy prediction. But no, he actually missed it. He's not gonna find Happy. He's actually running down towards the left. Shadow Hunter should be able to pick up level 2 after this mercenary camp. Use a hex on this Geomancer. And he's actually going to use the Void Master to solo, so using, getting double the experience at the same time there for both heroes. Maximizing experience. We do see Slaughterhouse being built here. Lich is picked up as well. Black Citadel being upgraded. Do see a Warmill coming down and Snare as well. And Blade Master still scouting. Hasn't seen Happy for quite some time. And a Lich running out of his base with the Frost Armor. Blade Master gonna scope Happy out here. Got a quick glimpse. We do see that level 2. Boots of Speed actually being picked up as well. Not bad for the Shadow Hunter. Got some good mobility. And Happy, gonna go for this Murloc camp now. Trying to pull it out the best he can. Some Frost Armor. Boydmaster not anywhere close here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Worker sitting at some really nice items here with this Boydmaster still. Heal coming off. We do see a Raider. A pretty slow game is... A little slow game, I would say. It's good. Probably should pick up pretty soon, though. Statue coming out. Rod and Necromancy being used. Is Happy gonna go for a quick tier 3 hero? He's been going Dark Ranger all series. Probably the best option though, because the sound's really nice against the Orc heroes, specifically that Shadow Hunter. Do see level 3 being picked up, so we do see a level 2 heal. That should be nice. We have 2 potions actually on that Blade Master. Blade Master, probably should just kill that if he's hanging around, right? Do see the Torn Chieftain being picked up. Gonna drop the potion of Lesser for the Torn Chieftain, actually, it looks like. And Ring of Protection on that SH. Not gonna sell it. Few cells being picked up. He actually sold the boost speed, okay.
Are under attack.
Probably don't need it on the Shadow Hunter, to be honest. Blade Master did pick up the orb, though. Is doing some scouting. And first Kodo Beast out. Check the food. 43 here for Worker. And we see 42 here for Happy, so pretty even. Do see that orb being picked up for Happy as well. We're going to see a few ghouls join the army. And are we going to see a T3? We do see the Dark Ranger being picked up here. Blade Master's going to be able to scout this army coming in. Going to go straight for this statue. Going to force the Lich to use a Frost Armor on that. But actually it's going to get purged right away. So not affecting Blade Master. Pretty nice there. We do see a pendant on the DK actually. So he's gonna have a lot of coils, almost 500 mana. Here we go. Happy going for this small Murloc, and it looks like Worker might try to engage here. You can see his army kind of sitting towards the left. Might be going for a pinch here between his Blade Master and army. What? I don't know. I think Happy might have a pretty good chance here if he tries to fight this right now. Blade Master actually getting dusted. Might have to retreat a little bit. But Happy is he's gonna be bold here and kind of pinch himself into a corner. Let's see how this turns out. We do see a Headhunter here, not Berserker yet. And here we go. We got the fight being started off with a Frost Nova, and Blade Master's gonna go straight for that Dark Ranger. Silence is gonna go off. A Stomp goes off as well. There's a Frost Nova and a coil. Hex onto the DK. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability being there used by the Lich. The focus is now onto that Kodo. Could use a speed scroll. Probably going to be getting away there. Nicely done there by Worker. There's a coil to save that Destroyer. There's a silence going off. No Stomp for the time being. Lich sitting towards the north at about half HP. One Grunt focusing it. Another statue. He's going to have to be forced into Destroyer form. Nice healing wave to keep that Torn Chieftain alive. Torn Chieftain's probably going to be taken down just by a few right clicks here. Happy sitting in a pretty nice position in this fight. And Blade Master is probably the last guy here attacking. He's going to get silenced as well. Could he get nuked? He does have that emergency potion of Lesser, though. Or, not Lesser. A potion of invulnerability. Excuse me.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy's sitting pretty nice. I kind of felt that as well. I thought he had a really nice early game with that Blade Master, but... the fight just didn't look, it didn't look that great there for Worker. Maybe a few more minutes and he could have got a few more units there. Lost the Torn Chieftain. Quite a bit of units as well. Happy did have some nice micro though. Do you see Blade Master actually being pretty aggressive here going for the statue? Looks like he's going to be able to pick it off. Ooh, he has to be a little careful here. Gonna get it one more tap. A little love tap. Blade Master gonna retreat. But gonna have to use... He doesn't really have any healing here, so he might lose a burrow or two here. I'm gonna take down a few peons. But he does have that defensive upgrade, so maybe the burrows won't be taken down. Blade Master gonna be healed up there with a wave as well as a salve. And Worker going for... quite a bit of grunts. Is it three grunts? 3 grunts? Do see the Berserker upgrade going out as well. And let's check those items. Pretty similar. No potions bought. We got another statue being made as well. And I like Happy's chances here. I think he's got a really good shot. And let's check the food more importantly. 47, so he's sitting under food. Same with Happy though, he's sitting at 49. So even armies once again. He does have that potion of lesser on the Lich just for emergency purposes. Does he have a dust? He does have a dust. He did see the Blade Master here. Let's see. He's not going to use the dust to start things off here. Looks like we have a peon heading down towards the south expansion point of Worker's base. Probably going to start making that expansion point. And Worker's going to start heading out here. Just to get some scouting, a little bit more map control. And some fiends being burrowed. Nothing too crazy going on right now. Anything interesting? A burrow being made. Seeing at both players sitting still under 50 food. Want to keep that no upkeep going. And there is no creeps on the map. So really nothing too crazy that's going to happen until that next fight. And let's check the gold mine. Still 5k about. So Happy's playing pretty conservative here until he's satisfied with his unit count. He's actually going to go over the 50 food with the low upkeep here. And Worker feeling that out as well. He's gonna mirror that. He's actually gonna start making a Wind Rider as well. And he did just kill. Did he accidentally attack his troll? I thought he killed like a sheep or something. Blade Master sitting out in front, keeping an eye on things. Does have a Boots of Speed. Torn Chieftain with a potion. And Shadow Hunter with just dust. DK does have a potion of mana, so wow, he is going to have a lot of coils in this upcoming fight. Lesser on that Lich, and nothing on Dark Ranger. Poor Raccoon, could be taken down and turned into skeletons. Pretty interesting that 2 skeletons can come out of a raccoon, but hey, beats me. Blade Master start things off with a Windwalk. And let's see what he decides to do. Gonna go for a Fiend to start things off. Looks like the focus here for Happy is gonna be these Kodo Bees. Nice micro there, gonna burrow that. There is a Dust of Appearance, so Blade Master will be able to finish that off. Wind Rider is gonna be the next focus here. Nice Stomp, gonna get the hero as well as a few Fiends here. Gonna pick up level 2 in the Torn Chieftain, so there's gonna be an Aura. There's a nice Frost Nova on a few of those Grunts. DK staying in the front line here, not taking too much damage with that Frost Armor. And Blade Master's gonna get silenced, doesn't matter though. Oh, it looks like that Fiend's gonna be able to burrow though, and the army of Worker is just getting destroyed here. Happy's army is just superior at this point in time. And Happy, there's a quota to save that, at least keep that Destroyer alive here. And now the next focus here is the Raider. Worker's trying to take down this Dark Ranger to get some value. Takes it down. Coil a little bit too late. Man, that would have been devastating if it actually hit here. And Happy just has the more units right now. Lich, still sitting with that potion. Blade Master uses the potion now, and it looks like Worker's going to try to have to do a hero focus of some sort in order to stay in this game. No, he's going to try to focus for the Fiends. There's Dust of Appearance. He's going to be able to take down both. Level 4 on the Blade Master here. And now all of a sudden, there's no Fiends. But Blade Master still needs to be careful though. Could get nuked. Maybe he's going to go try to buy a potion here. Torn Chieftain's going to be the next target. There's a nuke. Not going to kill him though. Might be able to. No heal yet on the Shadow Hunter being used. Didn't have the mana for it. A little bit too late on that mana potion. And that Torn Chieftain's going to be taken down. Now the next target is the Shadow Hunter. And Happy is going to happily take down the Orc heroes, it looks like. But no, Worker's still going at this. Still thinks he has a chance. There's a heal now. And maybe, if he could get a Lich or something here, could be changed around. Nope, Happy's going to divert his attack and his focus towards that Shadow Hunter here. Is going to take it down. One more hit. DK picks up level 5. There's a potion on the Blade Master. Needs to be careful. Very low. One more coil can kill him off. And Happy here with these undead heroes. Pulling this game off, it looks like. Ooh, Blade Master not going to give up here. Does have a potion. And nope, he just got nuked by the Lich. So that was game 4. It looks like we're heading to a game 5 here. So it is tied 2-2. Stay tuned for the able to. No heal yet on the Shadow Hunter being used. Didn't have the mana for it. A little bit too late on that mana potion, and that Torn Chieftain's going to be taken down. Now the next target is the Shadow Hunter, and Happy is going to happily take down the Orc heroes, it looks like. Here we go. Game 5. Here we go. Yo, what's going on, guys? DPort here from DPortGaming. Welcome to game number 5 between Worker and Happy here. This is on Twisted Meadows. Looks like they're spawned pretty far away here. Orc going for that cool, interesting build on Twisted Meadows as always. Actually, Worker gonna go here, doing this cheeky little play. Gonna take down this small forest troll trapper here. Picks up the tome, gonna head out. We did see a scout here with his acolyte though from Happy, and Happy actually gonna be going interesting. So. Game 5, he switches it up. He's been going for Fiends the whole time, but he actually went for the quick DK. So he went for the quick altar as well as the delayed graveyard. So it looks like he's still going to be going Fiends, but he actually went for the quick DK here. Kind of interesting. It's such a big map, I would assume he might just go for Fiends here, but he's trying to find something here. And we do have a Grunt actually scouting this out way over here for Worker. Kind of just maybe just playing with Happy, because he, you know, if there's a Grunt nearby, there's probably a Blade Master nearby, but there's no Blade Master nearby, so he's kind of just probably playing a few games here. But Happy as well is going to spot it now, so he knows what's going on with this acolyte just patrolling here in front of these gnolls. But man, Skeleton Army. He doesn't even have Necros, and that's a lot. Meanwhile, ooh, quick tech here. Not even one Fiend here for Happy. That is very fast tech. In contrast, but still, Worker still trumps him with that quicker attack. Coral going off, gonna pick it up there for Happy. So nice start there. Happy actually has more XP than the Blade Master, which usually is not the case this early in the game. But Blade Master still sitting with 2 salves, picked up a circlet as well. Let's check out. Are we seeing a Fiend? We are seeing the first Fiend. At 4 minutes in the game, pretty solid. But he does have that quick tech though, almost on par with the Blade Master, and he is ahead in XP. So Happy doing a pretty good job and pretty interesting, mixing it up, pretty bold on a game 5 here. Not going for the standard Fiends, you know what I mean? But meanwhile, nothing too crazy going on. Both players kind of playing chicken here and seeing who's going to try to go for a creep, and then vice versa, who's going to go for the creep jack. But now finally going to separate each other, and Happy going to go for his small gnolls over here. And interesting, Worker going for this big camp. Picked up a forest troll as well. Is going to be scouted out here for Happy. So Blade Master's going to have the edge now. Probably going to keep this potion of greater mana and relay it to the Shadow Hunter once it gets made. But really nice camp here, and pretty aggressive there for Worker, not really fearing the potential undead creepjack. Do you see Dust Appearance being picked up? Broad Necromancy as well. Are we seeing the Shadow Hunter? Yes, we are. We're going to see the Shadow Hunter. And let's see if Worker switches it up, right? After seeing this, let's see if he's going to go for casters. Probably not. He's been pretty successful with just going the Bestiary barracks. But we might actually see a Creepjack here. Standing on top, once again, really nice positioning there. Actually not going to go for it, so it looks like he's going to wait for this bigger gnoll. His Windwalk is wearing off, though, so he's going to have to make a move here. He's going to go for the small one. There it is. He's going to take a level 3 here. Going to have the level 2 Windwalk. And it's just going to force Happy back here. Happy not too confident being able to prevent that Blade Master from getting that Creepjack. Does have a dust though, and Blade Master coming over here, gonna be, wow, he's gonna be able to take this down pretty quickly too, and get a really nice item from this forest troll, preventing a lot of the camps around Happy's base. This is probably a really good one. He's gonna prevent him a lot of XP as well as a really nice item here. Looks like he actually sold the mana. Wow, that was pretty cool. He windwalked at the same time his last auto went off, so pretty clean, you could say. Shadow Hunter coming out here now. Just scroll speed, healing cell. Gonna start Hex most likely, then go into the healing wave as usual. We do see a Lich coming out. And so a little bit different early game, but it looks like the same unit choice coming for the players in the end. There's a Creepjack. Looks like Blade Master got it. Dust of Appearance being used. Doesn't actually have enough for a Windwalk here, so he has to be pretty careful. But then again, there is no nuke coming from the Lich, and it's only a level 2 DK, so the coil is not too much damage. Skeleton coming out here to scout what the Shadow Hunter is up to. We do see the Tech 3, War Mill, exactly the same as the previous games. Bestiary Barracks. Shadow Hunter picks up the level 2 as well as that healing wave. And Blade Master gonna get another nice item. Has the Gloves of Taste. Ooh, there's a Hex. DK was probably gonna go try it for a Creepjack and gonna pick the Bracers, so that might be nice to prevent some nuking. But there is not gonna be nuking for quite some time. Let's see. Blade Master's still going man mode here. Oh no, there's a surround on the SH, but he got him out! He got him out with the Windwalk! That was so cool! Let's see, is he gonna be able to get away though? Might not even work. And he's gonna get away the coil long distance for 3, and he doesn't get it. Holy cow. What a play there by Worker. It's gonna be canceled here for this from the Skeleton though. And Shadow Hunter may be taken down. No, it's not. Wow, hell of a play though there by Worker. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's tone it down for a sec. We have some statues coming out into destroyers most likely. And Worker gonna be going for expansion. At least creeping the expansion.
A player's forces
and do we have some nuke ability yet coming in? Lich still at level 1. He really needs to get that Frost Nova potential. Because, you know, if he had that Frost Nova there, it would have been a dead Shadow Hunter right off the bat. But, holy cow, that was still really clean play. Creepjack going in. Happy's just trying to find something. But Worker doing a really nice job with this Blade Master. There's a Dust of Appearance. And we do see the Overcorruption coming in. Looks like he had a Fiend drop it off. And Happy gonna get that level 2 finally. Maybe? Maybe? Looks like Blade Master got that himself. Just gonna head out here with no boots of speed, just casually walking. Can't do much, Happy. Does have a Wand of Mana Stealing though, he picked that up. And here we go. Probably gonna get this. The Happy's kind of doesn't really care about this Blade Master sitting over here. There we go, level 2 on that Lich. And let's see, is he gonna go Dark Ranger again? He has been going the Dark Ranger. No Sacrificial Pit yet, so he won't see some Shades. Dark Ranger once again, gonna get some silence involved here. It's really no brainer though. You kind of have to go Dark Ranger in this situation, especially when you're playing not against casters. Because obviously they can't get rid of the silence, right? But here we go. Happy is feeling a little more confident now. Got that level 2 coil. Blade Master is still looking for this Creepjack. He does have enough to get out of here with the Windwalk. And, ooh, Happy got the nuke. He didn't even have to use a Dust, and it doesn't look like he has a Dust. Blade Master uses another Windwalk, and it looks like he's not going to get a Creepjack. So really nicely done there by Happy. We do have that mirror creeping start here as well. We do see a Torn Chieftain being picked up, as well as he has that orb. So probably going to pass that, or not probably, is going to pass that to the Blade Master once he hustles over here. Ghoul, statue, sitting at under 50 food here, sitting up at 50 food here for Worker. Gonna get that War Drums as well. So we do have a few Kodos. And it's been going back and forth this series, so we'll have to see. It's probably going to come down to micro this game. But now I'm kind of liking Happy's chances a little bit better. His early game was a little rough. But if he's able to get these heroes to level 3 as soon as possible, mostly just the Lich to level 3, his chances, you know, heavily increase once these hero levels get up, the longer the game goes. I think the undead heroes are a little bit stronger than the Orc in that respect. Orc has the early game, undead probably has the late game, if you think about it. Gonna pick up a Flute of Accuracy, so not a bad item there. Definitely gonna keep that to help the Fiends, as well as Destroyers, basically his whole army. Ooh, we see a Goblin Sapper. What's up, little buddy? So he's gonna come in here. Let's see, is he gonna use him on the Burrow as well as the main? Maybe on the Bestiary or something? He's probably gonna go for these 2 Burrows. And there we go. Gonna take down the Burrow. Gonna take down 2 Burrows. Not a bad little strategy here for Happy. Meanwhile, we do have Blade Master scouting the base at least, not doing too much damage. And remember, there's no TP on these heroes. I don't think there's a TP. So he's going to be able to get some damage here. He does have an amulet spell shield, so that's not bad. But Happy's going to be able to cause some havoc, at least prevent a lot of resources here, and he doesn't have a TP. This is pretty tough here for Worker, and Happy's probably just going to commit to this and probably TP out, I presume. And did I hear something? Oh, no, there's a burrow. I thought it was a Goblin Zeppelin or something picking up some units. Frost Nova going down as well, and wow, he's going to TP. He's not even going to take that much damage here from this Blade Master and company. And he gets out clean. 2 burrows, a lot of peons. And does he only have 2 left? And he's only got 2 peons left. That was devastating. That is severe damage there. Now Happy's chances just exponentially went up over the course of the last 30 seconds. But really nice play there by the Sapper. He put even was a little flashy there. Put that frost armor on him when he was walking in. Had a little swag to him, if you could say. Anyways, there. Pass the food to the DK. Ooh, got the gem of health there, plus 300. Yeah, it's 300, right? Yeah, it is 300. Wow, that's a lot of HP. Very nice item. Gonna be pretty tough to take down that Lich. Do see a potion as well. It's got a nice get out of jail free card. Ooh, DK might be the focus here though. He might have to TP, and he just TPs just to be safe. Could have been Hex there. Could have been bad into a stomp, right? So he's gonna play it safe and just TP. Pretty. Not good for Happy, obviously, but I still think he has a nice advantage here. But Worker does have a great haul over here. But a Shade did scout this out, so Happy knows what's going on. 2 skeletons sitting over here. Shade over here as well. Anything tricky? Another crypt being used. Or crypt being built. I thought that might be for a boneyard, but we're gonna see a crypt actually. And here we go. We actually might have a skirmish here. Because Happy's running towards the expo. Does have a potion of lesser now, so he can get that DK out of a sticky situation. There's a silence. He's gonna go for the nuke on the SH. He might get it. A few more right clicks. SH, he's caught out. He's gone. That's probably the game. Man, Happy just sniping him. And now Worker's gonna have to try to do something here. Because he's gonna lose this expo. He can't fight Happy. He's gonna have to go for a base trade of some sort and force a TP back. Blade Master's super slow with this tower. And Worker doesn't have a TP though, so if Happy comes here and just TP's right on top of him, I'm pretty sure Happy takes this. He's gonna kill the expo and just TP back. So he's gonna TP back, probably timing it right when he kills the expo. Perfect timing. And here we go. He's gonna take down, probably gonna take down at least a Kodo and a Fiend. There's a silence going off to prevent that TC from turning around. Now the focus on this Blade Master. He does have a potion though. Let's see. Is he gonna get nuked? No, he does use the potion, so he's gonna be able to live for another day. But wow, that Shadowhunter nuke just turned the game around. Happy sitting in the driver's seat right now. Oh, we got the DK. He got the BM. The potion wore off, and he had that dust appearance on him. Man, nicely done there, Happy. Solidifying his game. Blade Master's still going man mode here. Oh no, there's a surround on the SH, but he got him out. He got him out with the wind walk. That was so cool. Let's see, is he gonna be able to get away though? Might not even work. And he's gonna get away the corner long distance for 3, and he doesn't get it. Holy cow! What a play there by Work. Ooh, we see a Goblin Sapper. What's up there? He's probably gonna go for these 2 burrows. And there we go. Gonna take down the burrow. Gonna take down 2 Frost Nova going down as well. And wow, he's gonna TP. He's not even gonna take that much damage here from this Blade Master and company. And he gets out of a sticky situation. There's a silence. He's gonna go for the nuke on the SH. He might get it. A few more right clicks. SH, he's caught out. He's gone. That's probably the game. Man, Happy just sniping him.